Sometimes I feel as though you just have to take things one step at a time. I talked last week about having patience with yourself, right? Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't get frustrated so quickly. You're going to run into hurdles. You're going to run into challenges. Some things are just not going to work out. And that's fine. You probably never done this plan before. You probably have never been on this journey before. And it's just going to be a lot of trial and error. That's all. You're just going to have to see what works and what doesn't work. And one of the things is that I have to remind myself constantly is that you just take things one step at a time. As I say this, my legs started to hurt. But for an example, the Stairmaster at the gym, right? So I think to me, it's the best form of trying to tone your legs up, especially for us ladies. But oh my God, it takes so much out of me. It takes so much out of me, my lungs, and like to try to breathe and walk up the stairmaster at the same time. It's a little, it's a skill, right? And however, I'm building muscle, I'm building strength, I'm building endurance. And guess what? The next time I go back in the gym and I do the stairmaster, I can increase it now by adding an extra minute, by adding some more steps, right? Now each day is getting a little bit better and better. It's not like on the first day, out of a few weeks I ain't been to the gym and I jump on that thing like on the first day. It's not like that. It's a little different. Such as the same as when you're doing your goals, right? You take steps one step at a time. You're building up endurance. You're seeing what gifts you have. You're seeing what doesn't work. You're building up your strength. And then a lot of times, most importantly, you're building up encouragement. You're building up motivation to keep on climbing, to keep on going. Listen, that's the only way that you're going to get to the finish line is to remind yourself of the wins that you had that led you up until this point. So it's okay if things don't happen overnight. Everybody not like me, and I noticed that sometimes things didn't happen overnight for me. Well, not overnight, but it didn't happen the way I wanted it to happen because one, I was impatient, or two, hey, there were some steps that was missing along this journey. There were some steps that was missing trying to get my goals accomplished. And I had to go back and fine tune some things. There might have been some things I had to redefine with my product or just redefine with myself just to make sure that everything comes out okay. So it's okay. You take it one day at a time. You take it one step at a time and don't stress yourself out. Don't stress yourself. It could be a little disheartening when you get a rejection letter or when they ignore your email or they ignore your phone call or nobody's not listening to your music or reading your book that you wrote. It's okay. It's going to happen. But that doesn't give you the confirmation to stop. You take everything one step at a time and be patient. Be patient and wait for it. Eventually, it is gonna happen. Eventually, it is gonna come to pass. Hey, you don't know. Like I always say, sometimes you go through things just for somebody else. Sometimes you go through things, for you. This is gonna be your testimony. This is what you're going through is a blueprint for somebody else. But you got to take things just one step at a time. You're not gonna run up there. It's not gonna happen. Not like the movies. Not like Rocky. You're gonna run to the end. Nah, this gonna take some time. This gonna take some endurance.